Welcome to Night School. Today, let's take a look at our Silent Night software suite. At the end of this section, you'll be able to understand all the flexibility that the software has to offer. You'll be able to download, upload your panel's configuration, make customized settings, map input zones, discern output group, and upload such information as event history or detector status report. When you first open up the software, it should look just like this. Notice all the cool, vibrant icons right up there in the toolbar. If they're grayed out for any reason, probably means you don't have the correct CD key number installed. If you click on Help, then go to About SKSS, it should show this window. About SKSS. It should have Silent Night Software Suite 5660. You have to check online to make sure you have the current version and the correct CD key number. Under Options, you'll see Communications, File, Username, and Passwords. Communications is where you want to select how you connect to the panel. File is where you want to search for those SKS files on your computer. Then you have username or passwords. You can create a username, create different passwords, or deselect it. Let's take a look at how to create a folder for our SKSS files. First, you want to click on Start, go to Your Computer, brings up your C drive, double click on it, and then click on New Folder, and let's name that new folder SKSS Accounts. Then hit Enter. Now we have to create a path to that SKSS Accounts folder we just made. Go to Options, then click on File. It brings up a File Options window. Click Browser, and open the browser. Locate your C drive. Then just scroll down until you see SKSS Accounts, then click OK. So under our File Options tab, it should look just like this. C:/SKSS Accounts. So now we're telling it where to store those SKSS files. Under Username and Passwords, the default username is master, password is pass. But here we can change usernames, change passwords, or by deselecting that dialog box on the lower left-hand corner, we can disable the need for a username or password. Let's take a look at Communications. This is where you can select how you connect to the panel. A modem would be any external standard 56K modem you would use to call remotely into the panel. Direct through COM1 to COM6 would be a straight 9-pin serial cable. Or you can select USB, and that would be a just regular standard USB printer cable. Now we do know certain computers don't have serial ports. There's a lot of different converters out there, USB to serial. However, we do not recommend keyspan adapters. They just don't seem to work 100% of the time. Under View, you can select or deselect what you want to see or what you don't want to see. Now, without a file open, you will always have your queue, which is a transaction screen down at the bottom of your screen, your toolbar, that whole row of all the nice, cool, vibrant icons, and your status bar located on the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Let's take a look at those again. Your toolbar up top, your queue down the bottom, your transaction screen, and your status bar down at the lower right-hand corner. You can resize your queue by dragging your mouse over the top of the queue bar by sliding it up or down, however size you see fit. We recommend having the queue visible, but not too big that it takes away from other information screens. And here's an example of the queue being made a little bit bigger as you drag the arrow up. Your queue is the transaction screen. It keeps track of all your recent transactions, whether they're uploads or downloads. So every once in a while, it's not a bad idea to delete items off your queue. To do that, you can left click, right click the file you want, select delete, or delete all to get rid of all of them at once. Let's take a look at the file folder. You can also open files directly from the queue just by double-clicking on whatever file you select. Now keep in mind, the queue is ascending, which means the most recent transaction is at the very bottom. Let's take a look at the file folder. You have new accounts right on top. Those are brand new files, blank files. No programming at all. They're mainly used to pre-program the panel, such as the office or remotely. Next we have Open Account, which is opening existing files or existing accounts that we've newly uploaded or previously uploaded. After that, we see Open Event History. Event history files that we've newly uploaded or previously uploaded as well. To pre-program a panel or start with a blank file, we'd have to go to File, the New Account, and select the correct model we're working with. A little bit further down the File folder, you'll see Open Detector Status, and that's opening detector status reports that we've uploaded previously or newly. Then we have Upload Account and Download Account. Upload account is uploading the file itself from the panel to our computers, and downloading is transferring the information from our computers to our panel. Then we have Upload Event History, which is extracting the event history log that's on our panel onto our computers. We also have Upload Detector Status Report, which is extracting the information from all of our detectors. Then there's Upload Clock, which is extracting the current time from the panel onto our computers, and Download Clock, which is transferring our computer time to the panel instead of going to the panel to set the time. Let's take a look at uploading the account from the panel onto our computer. First, we must go to the File, Upload screen. We can do this by going to File and Upload Account, or on the toolbar, click the File, Upload icon, and you'll see this window, File, Upload. First up top is the file name. We always recommend an easy name so it's easier to find. Then you have computer account number. The default computer account number is 5820
for the 5820 XL.
Now this account number has nothing to do with the reporting central station's account number. The computer account number and the computer code, which is 0 for all Silent Lab panels, are two security settings we have to match to gain access into the panel. And we also have the phone number. Now this is only used if we were to dial in remotely using a modem. It would be putting in the phone number that's tied to Telco 1 physically on the panel. To communicate with the panel must be in a ready condition, which can be normal or even trouble. However, it cannot be in alarm condition, supervisor condition, or keypad programming. Sometimes when you direct connect to the panel, you might even notice it causing a ground fault, which is okay. It's not a big deal because a ground fault is a trouble condition. Here's some other things we need to have in order to make a successful communication to the panel, such as a computer account number, computer code, the type of panel, the correct version, and of course, panel in a ready condition, which can be normal or trouble. We'll talk a little more about panel type and version as well.